So let's go back to Adam and the Adam Poisons. One of my first RollerCon events in Vegas. Uber polished concrete. I'm talking, you can't even skate. I mean, it's like so slick. The days are changed. RollerCon's amazing. It's always been amazing. But the floor in the early days sometimes was like challenging.
They actually poured sugar water on the surface so you could grip a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what pushed us to come to the market with Poison, because we just needed something to grip. Poison, highly successful, still is. So when you come back with Mota and you're in a new company, you kind of have to outdo everything you've previously done. And when you've already set the bar pretty high, it gets challenging. But we got lucky here with Toxic. I'm super excited about the Toxic line. That's why it keeps growing. We started out with Toxic. We know what Poison is. We know the hardness. We know everything about it. So testing this, we have a new manufacturer, new core, proprietary to us. The most exciting thing for me with Toxic is this wheel is about 10 points harder. It grips more than Poison.
So it outrolls, outgrips.
So it's like it actually doesn't even make sense, and that's what is always frustrating with wheels is people are so locked on what's the durometer, but the chemistry and the formula changes everything, and so you can't just go off that number. Sometimes you have to go off feel, and the feel of this is I'm rolling way faster, so I don't feel like I'm in mud, and it grips better. So it's pretty mind blowing.
Poison 78A, it's very soft to get the grip. We actually are getting...
I know it's marketed as 84, but we started doing that because we didn't want the people to get so in their head like it's too soft. Because it does skate harder than a 78.
Yeah, so this material actually, as hard as it is, still outgrips.
That actually is one of the first things I would tell a new skater to do is invest in a decent set of wheels, because it will change your skating. You'll be faster, you'll grip more. I mean, everything changes when you have a quality wheel on. So that would be like the first upgrade, probably wheels and a toe stop that's proper. I feel like people just get fixed on like, let's go to the TKO. The TKO it doesn't go below 88A, so that's where this family comes in. Toxic it's a different formula, different chemistry, so you actually can't go much softer than an 88, and you can't go harder than around a 97, and then it doesn't work. It's got a sweet spot where it needs to be. Doug's burnt. He just wants to get in this conversation right now. Can you tell?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I'm like feeling the pressure over here. He's like, she's talking about my product. So I just think that everyone, they get stuck in this 88, 91, 93, 95, 97. I personally think it's overkill. So we've just streamlined it. We are Toxic Grip, Toxic Roll. And then we've added colors because who doesn't want to accessorize with colors? So we're 5 colors, and we are around an 88 for Toxic Grip and around a 93 for Toxic Roll. Then you go into the TKO family, which is totally different chemistry. It has that special sniff to it. That's why we put the sniff approved. It's just it.
To give you an example, an 88 TKO versus an 88 Toxic, this thing's going to outgrip. Again, if you're on polished cement, that's not true. But in most cases, the 88 TKO is going to outgrip an 88 Toxic. But it's a different roll. It's a different feel. It's just this material is actually designed to grip, pure grip. And that's how it is. Whether you're on, I don't care if you're on a Halo, if you're on a Juke wheel, if you're on a Savant wheel, that's all that indoor chemistry. We've moved vendors over to another company, but it's a similar chemistry that has that indoor smelly grip, which some people actually are saying they're using it and they're not, but we know this is still our scratch and sniff formula.
It's very temperamental material.
Yeah, it really is.
It's very expensive as well.
And a lot of people are going away from it because you can't go hard enough. People want to get harder. We're making this now at 98 hardness is our hardest one, and people are still saying I need less grip. And so now we're actually working on a wheel that's going to be around 100.
But again, it goes back to today's game. It's just so much different.
Yeah.
They want to slide, and that's why we are so in love with the Toxic line, because they're so versatile. You can go with the grip wheel. You can go outside. You can go to a wood floor. They're a little soft for a wood floor, but you can skate on them. Sport court, and it lasts forever. Like this material, this urethane is super high quality. This wheel lasts. You're gonna get at least a year out of them. I mean, they'll probably still be.
I've seen people whole season already on we used to call this hybrid, but we've changed the name to Toxic because we grew the family. I've seen people on them a whole season and they still look like new.
And this wheel, when you really buy a performance wheel, when you're buying a Halo, a Presto, Atom, TKO, honestly, it's about a 3-month window where it's premier. And then you start losing the grooves. It could possibly chunk on you. It's a highly volatile.
It's a wheel where people. It's a high performance product. We want to have it because it really is the premier product. But we know that when you buy that wheel, it's not going to last you all that long. Put this in your bag. Use it maybe for your most important bouts. Other than that, here's a $60 set of wheels that you can go to your indoor, outdoor, sport court, wood floors, cement floors. I don't care where you go. This wheel works. That's why the Toxic roll and grip. And you can mix 4 and 4 for grip, 4 roll. You mix however you want. Colors are just colors, but really the formula is what's magical about this wheel.